Transaxle Reassembly Part 1. If you are replacing the bearings in the housing, now is the time to do this. Lay both shafts side by side and place the shift fork assembly in place. Make sure all three shift gates are in alignment. With both hands, lift everything up together and place it into the housing, making sure to align both shafts, the shift rods, and the differential gear. Install the reverse shift fork mechanism and align it with the shift gate lever. Snug the bolts with a power tool and finish with a torque wrench. Install the reverse idler gear shaft with the pointed side of the gear up and the shaft bolt hole pointed outwards. Check the operation of all the gears. Lift on the input shaft and wiggle back and forth to find the sweet spot where rotation is easy. Put it in first, second, third, fourth, and reverse. Rotating the shaft after each gear selection to verify proper operation before proceeding. There is a trick to check in reverse. Pull up on the shift rod while lifting on the reverse gear. The housing surface now needs to be prepared for the silicone sealer. Because this is a training aid, I won't be applying sealant to the surface. I will show you how to prepare the surface and apply the silicone sealer. Remove all oil from the surface with a brake clean or denatured alcohol. Use a soft glue, Scotch-Brite pad by hand or with a power tool. Be gentle so you don't remove any metal. Perform a final cleaning with brake clean or denatured alcohol on a clean paper towel. Don't use a shop rag. Repeat this a few times to remove as much dirt and oil as possible. Clean the entire surface for both halves. I like to use Permatex Ultra Gray or Toyota FIPG sealant. Apply a bead that is 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch in diameter. Go around the bolt and dowel pin holes. Complete this all the way around and do not touch this or spread it with your fingers. The natural oil in your hands will contaminate the sealer. Take a note of where the reverse bolt shaft bolt hole is on the top housing. Make sure to align the bolt hole in the reverse shaft with the location of the bolt hole in the top housing. If I have applied silicone to the housing, you will need to be careful not to disturb the sealant. Since this is a training aid, I have not cleaned either surface nor have I applied the sealant. Set the top housing in place and start your bolts. If I have used silicone, the bolts should be finger tight. Install a new sealing washer on the reverse shaft retaining bolt and snug it up. We will torque this bolt later. Install the rest of the bolts and snug them up in a crisscross pattern. If using the Ultra Gray sealant, wait 1 hour before torquing the bolts to specifications in a crisscross pattern. Don't forget the 3 bolts from inside the bell housing. After the 1 hour wait time, torque the housing bolts to specifications. Finish off by torquing the reverse shaft bolt.